Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
M15 PCA.
A10454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications.
Fantastic Four First Steps. I don't know. I don't like that title. I mean, first steps to what? It's not like this is the first Marvel film. I don't know. I don't know why this is. It's just a stupid title. I'm awful at titles. I beat myself up when it comes to coming up with names. But this is just, I don't know. Thematically, it makes no sense. I don't know. It's a dumb title. But so the trailer, I don't like it. I know there's some mutuals, people that I respect and I like are like digging it. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what they're seeing. I don't understand what all the excitement's about. And just like every trailer, you can't get away from people's insane reactions where they're like doing backflips and flying around their house and smashing up their, they're just going crazy. They go full manic. That's a bit much. And, I have toys hanging on my wall and I collect figures and anime and laser discs. I'm a super nerd and I don't act like this. And it makes me feel weird that is this what, normies think nerds are? These psychopaths that watch a trailer and act like a complete buffoon. Anyways, so the aesthetic is like 1960s. Or like, what they thought the world of tomorrow kind of Disney, Walt Disney kind of future world, but it's still like the 60s. Not a fan. Not a fan of that aesthetic, not one bit. And I hate when Marvel does this because they did this with Captain Marvel. With it's the 90s. Remember Blockbuster? The 90s. And they just lean into like, it's the 90s, it's the 90s. And all the jokes are based around like that fact. Are they going to do that but with the 60s in Fantastic Four? Because I think they will, because it's low-hanging fruit and I don't know. I don't like it. The big thing is the Thing. Ben Grimm. He looks weird. People are like, oh, he looks like the comic book. I say this all the time. Certain things look great in comic books. Certain things look amazing in animation. And to translate them one-to-one sometimes looks weird. And this like version of him looks a little weird. I didn't mind the way the Thing looked in the other Fantastic Four films from Fox. I thought he looked pretty good. But this version of him, he doesn't look like he weighs anything. Like he doesn't look grounded. He doesn't look heavy. But I don't know. Like it's strange. And his voice is so soft. There's like a whole scene. I don't get this scene. Do you people, the world, do you like this scene where Herbie the Love Robot is making dinner, but then Ben Grimm is talking in a very soft voice? It's very strict. I don't know. I don't like it. He's like, I'll taste that. Oh, it's pretty good. And it claps his hands and it makes kind of like that rock sound, but it has like, it doesn't resonate with me. Then he's like, I'm going to add some garlic, not because it doesn't taste good, but to give it a little zip. What in the F am I watching? I'm watching a boulder and a robot make dinner. Why is this interesting? Is it funny? Is this what people think funny is? Is it supposed to humanize the Thing? Well, I know he's human. I know he's a man. He just had a thing happen to him and now he looks like this. I don't need to know that he enjoys cooking to remind me as the viewer that he's a human being. Like, I don't know. This whole scene is just weird to me. And how soft his voice is just makes it even stranger. I don't like the full covering on his body. Give me the Rock chest. I need to see his chest. That's my thing. He needs to look, it's clobbering time. I don't know. And then you get like the breakdown of like all their powers, like in the most preschool stupid way, because Sue's talking with Richard. And they're like, oh, but not before that trip. You couldn't turn invisible, and Ben's a rock, and Johnny can catch on fire. It's so I don't know. It's pedestrian. Is this who this is for? I guess it's for the pedestrians, and I just don't like that where they have to like explain everything, and we get just figure it out on our own. I do think Sue's powers, they show a little bit of her like making a shield, and it has like a, like bubbles, like you blow a bubble and it has like that, like the color, like reflect. What am I talking about? Reflects in a weird way. That's cool. That looks kind of cool. We don't see Reed Richards' stretchy powers. I don't know if they're gonna look goofy. It's the reason why they didn't give Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, really give her stretchy powers, because it's goofy looking. So we'll see what they do with that. And people are freaking out about, look, it's the Fantastic Car and all the stupid things. I don't care about that. I don't like 1960s aesthetic. But we see Galactus, which is cool. Galactus is tiny. This would be Galactus the size. He's supposed to be like, he can pick the world up in his hand, but this is like Galactus as big as like Godzilla. He can change his size, but going straight to Galactus. But is this going to tie into Doctor Doom, and then the Doom with Robert Downey Jr.? Is he going to be in this? Probably. I don't know. Another aspect of the Fantastic Four is that they're loved. Like the world loves them. Like you even see in the trailers, like kids running around with thing masks, and they're just loved by everybody. And when the X-Men are hated, like they're both super powered beings. Like that's one thing. So I was over on it's a discussion over on Twitter and on X, where why do people hate the mutants but like love all these other super powered people, but like just mutants specifically that they hate, even though other super powered beings are just as destructive and have just as many bad guys and just as many things that are considered evil, but somehow just mutants are considered evil, not just the bad mutants but the good ones too. What's that about? Like in the world of the Marvel universe, why is that a thing? Why do people love certain superpowered people and hate other superpowered people even though they're consistently heroes? It doesn't make any sense. But that's an aspect of these heroes, is that they're not hated by anybody. They're like loved by the populace. But I don't know. I don't like any of the cast members. I guess whoever the lady is playing Sue, I guess it's all right. Pasquale, I like him. I think he's a great actor. Is he Reed Richards? We don't see much of him in this trailer. Can he be a smart guy? The actor, he's a funny dude. He can be a serious dude and he can be a funny dude. Can he be a smart dude? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not too excited about this. It's not like something I'm like, oh man, I got to go see it day one. Not a single Marvel film has done that for me, except for Deadpool and Wolverine. This has got a lot of work to do to get me super excited for it. But again, first trailer, I need to see if Galactus is going to be the only bad guy, where this is going to go, and how they're going to connect us. I'm assuming multiverse again is the answer to everything. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see all the hype.
Crimson's in here. Thanks for watching the video. Remember, liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting on the video really helps out a lot. It gets the video spread around more people get to see the videos, and we get to make more videos for you guys. So thank you, and we appreciate every single one of you guys.